Ladies, this time I'm going to come with the solution to oversexualizing yourself and our community being oversexualized. Now, some of you ladies, a few, and I know it's a minority, don't get me wrong, want a family, want children, and want to be with a man and not have to do everything on your own. Get everything fixed on your own. Make all the decisions on your own. Some of you guys want that. And for the ladies that do, here's the solution. Now, I know it could be as simple as saying, well, don't dress like a hoe, but it's more to it than that. It is. That's a good start. Don't get me wrong. Because if you're wearing a hoe's uniform, you're going to be treated like a hoe. But if you want to be treated like a lady, pursued and in a relationship eventually, or a marriage like a lady, then your femininity is the key. Your modesty is the key. Your submission is the key. Those are not bad words. I don't understand why women believe that submitting to a man is something bad. When you submit to a job, if you're out here independent, even if you got your own company, you submitting to that work. You submitting to it. You might want to do things you can't do it because your job or your business is requiring your time. That's a form of submission. That's not a bad word. Being feminine is not a bad thing. All of you have feminine energy in you. But a lot of you out here with a hard exterior because you're trying to survive. Well, I'm going to tell you now, if you're not vulnerable, if you don't know how to make a man feel needed, if you don't know how to be feminine and submissive, then you won't get that. You won't get that relationship that you want, that secure relationship that's peaceful and not toxic, that you never get called out of your name. You never get abused. Because any man that would abuse you or call you out your name don't really give a fuck about you. He don't. Any man that puts his hands on you is a bully. That's what he is. He's not a man. All men grow up being taught by their fathers. Now, a lot of y'all don't have the fathers in their lives. So those men are not going to be men. They're not. Those are going to be part of the 75% of fucked up kids it is in our community because no father or male figure was in their life to teach them how to be a man. But there's still two-parent homes here. There's still men being raised by men. There's still fathers raising their sons. And they teach their sons, we don't hit women, no matter what. No matter what, because we know we can beat them. We know we're physically stronger, more dominant. So we teach our sons that that's just being a bully. Picking on something weaker than you, it doesn't prove to nobody that you're a man. It makes you weak as a man. So ladies, I understand that a lot of you may have made mistakes, had children out of wedlock, got with guys that really damaged you mentally, even physically. But if you're ready to change your life, if you're ready to make that change to what is really important and really necessary for you to have the happiness that you seek, you have to get into your femininity. You have to. There's a such thing as dressing sexy and elegant. You don't have to have your ass out for that. You don't have to have your nipples showing for that. Because believe it or not, most men like to have some type of imagination of what's up under those clothes. Most men like to have that. If we can see everything that's up under your clothes, we're going to treat you like a whore. Because that's what whores do. You know, back in the day, when black slaves were being brought over here, they didn't just have cotton plantations and tobacco plantations. They had breeding plantations. And what they would do is they would display those women naked. A lot of them had brands on them or tattoos on them to see who they belonged to. And they just wanted those women to have sex and have children so that they could sell them. Sort of like a puppy farm, a chicken farm, where they breed to sell. And that's what they were doing with black women. And nowadays, because most of us don't even know our history or even care about it, you're doing it to yourselves. How many ladies you know got a tattoo on their face or their neck or their breast or in the middle of their chest where somebody can see it right away? A tattoo. That's the mark. That's just what they did in the old days. Walking around with their ass out, their titties out. That's the display. That's what they did in the old days. Nowadays, black women doing that to themselves. I'm going to tell you the most detrimental thing I think to ladies nowadays is social media. I think if you ladies eliminated your social media, got off of Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all those, if you got off of social media, that would take a whole lot of the stress out of your life. It really would. Because you guys are being bred and brainwashed into competing against yourselves for likes, for attention. If you cut your social media off, I guarantee you'll feel a lot better about everyday situations. That to me would help you a lot into your road in becoming a lady. Because then you don't have to wake up every day and start scrolling to compete. The new hairstyle, the new nail style, the new clothing styles. Who cares? Don't no man care about that. Ain't no, excuse me, ain't no man coming up and complimenting you on your nails or your lashes. Those things are for you to compete against other women. Has nothing to do with a man. And what's happening is, because the community is so sexualized, a third of the men with money, men who can take care of families, are leaving to find their wives. Because when a man wants a wife, what does he have to choose from? If you walk into the store, go to Walmart and just look at the ladies in there. Who could represent any man who has any honor in his family name? Who could be the mother of his children? Who does he want instilling value into his kids? You're not going to find a woman in Walmart. Not even that works there. Not even that works there. So ladies, you don't need to over-sexualize yourself to get the type of man that you want. Elegant, feminine, vulnerable. Those are things that are going to have to be regular to you. Get rid of that social media, man. That social media is pulling all of y'all down. All of y'all. It really is. Instead of the effort into careers, put that effort into the man. What does the man want? Until you give men what they want, they'll go elsewhere. You'll always be able to get fucked. I'm going to tell you that right now. So sexualizing yourself is not helping with that. You don't need that to get fucked. Guys will always want to fuck you. Now I understand there's some ugly ass, big overweight women that sexualize themselves because that's their way of getting attention. Why are you competing with them? If you're fit and average looking, you should have no problem getting a real man to come in and support you and support a family. To take the lead. To put some dignity and honor into your life. Now again, a lot of y'all might have made mistakes when you were younger. In your 20s, you probably ran through them, had kids, fucked dudes that you shouldn't have fucked with, got stuck in situations you shouldn't have got stuck in. But it's time for that to change. And if you want to change that, you're going to need a good man. You are. Now, I'm sure everybody thinks they're the snowflake that's special, that can do it on their own. But then what? You can get all the money and success in the world, but if you don't have no family, what does it mean? What is it for? I don't understand how that became important to you. That's what's important to men, being successful. That's not how women are measured. You're measured by your family, by your children, by your husband. That's how ladies are measured. Women don't. Ladies don't fight. I'm so sick of seeing beautiful young ladies trying to show they tough. For what? You can't protect yourself anyway, maybe from another woman. But if a man come here and knock your fucking block off. So I don't understand what the toughness is for. You need a man to protect you. You cannot protect yourself if men decide that they don't want to follow the laws no more. Just remember that. You're going to need a man. Life changes for a lot of us in an instant. In an instant. Bad decision. A bad choice. It changes a lot. And it really changes the future. But that don't mean you have to follow that road. That don't mean you have to fall in with the crowd. There's nothing wrong with dressing like a lady. With having elegance. There's nothing wrong with wearing your natural hair. Nothing wrong with it. Your natural eyelashes. Even your natural nails. Now maybe you bite them off or something. You may need some fake nails. That's sort of excusable. It really is. But even your natural nails is not a problem because no man gives a fuck about what your nails look like. Only women care about that. Natural, being fit, being feminine, being cooperative, being submissive. This is what men are asking you ladies for. This is what they're asking you for. If you refuse to give it to them, there's no need to date you or marry you. Because you're acting like men. You give up sex like men. Y'all know any man is easy to get for a woman. Well, nowadays, most women are easy to get for men. At least the men you want. You have to start looking for responsible men, legitimate men, men that want what you want. Date with a purpose. The man is dating you for sex. That's his goal. Now, if he likes you after sex, maybe it can lead on to something else. But it ain't on him. It's on you to make him like you after sex. So if all you got to offer is sex to a man, if that's all you got to offer, if you show femininity, cooperation, pleasant to be around, make him feel like he's appreciated, that's all you're going to need. I ain't even going to lie to you. That's all you're going to need. Because you don't want no man that's after your resources anyway. But what's going to end up happening here, ladies, is because of the oversexualization and the masculinity in our community, y'all going to be supporting men. A lot of y'all supporting men now. A lot of y'all with men that y'all support. Y'all pay the bills. Or y'all 50-50 with a motherfucker. It doesn't have to be that way. 63% of black men are in the middle class, which means they can support a family. You may not have a Bugatti, but you have a decent car, decent home, decent neighborhood. How come that's not enough? How come that's not enough? If everybody's a millionaire, then millions don't mean nothing. The majority of people are not millionaires. That's a very small minority of people. Very small. So if that's your goal, to get money as a woman, it don't even make sense. You're not going to share it. You can't buy but so much shit. Money is like an illusional dream. I don't understand how you guys got convinced that that's the only way to be successful as a woman, is to get money or degrees or status. Because no man cares about that. There's no man trying to fuck you because you got a PhD. Ain't no man doing it. He's only going to try to fuck you because you sexualize yourself. Ladies, your measure of success in this life is how well your kids turn out. How good your husband is to you. Being able to secure a man that's responsible. That's your success in life. You're a successful woman if you got a good ass husband and some good kids. Nobody can deny that. You ain't got to have a dime in your name. Not a dime. You would still be considered a successful woman. That's where women's success is. So dressing modestly, elegantly, being able to retain a man that you decide to have sex with, being able to retain them. If you can't retain a man, you're a failure as a woman. If men can come through and fuck you and then leave you without a second thought, you're a failure. Your pussy did nothing but get used. That's what happened. There's more to life than getting fucked, ladies. A lot of y'all act like y'all don't know that. Because y'all laying on y'all back most of the time when y'all around a nigga. That's what you do. And that's all a man wants. Nobody's mad at you for over-sexualizing yourself. But I'm not doing this video for the ladies who over-sexualize themselves. More power to you. We need you. All the guys who want to come, they need you. Sure do. But you ladies that want families, that want husbands, that want real relationships, you have to operate on a different level. You can't compete with somebody because they wig is yellow. Now you wearing red hair. Nobody give a fuck about that. You looking like a hoe, like a clown. And men fuck clowns and hoes. That's never been a problem to any man. Because that's all we want is sex. That's all we want. We don't have that emotional attachment to sex. We don't. You ladies have to feel some type of way. Look, you're being lied to by society. You're being lied to by men. The men lie to you to get sex. Society lies to you to get your money. So you're told, chase a career, put off having a family, get older, and then have your family after your career is solid. Why? Most women who have children do not want to work after and pay significant bills after they have children. So why would you waste that time when, ladies, you have a clock that you're on? At a certain age, you're not going to be able to have kids healthy without risk. Men, we can have babies until the day we die. We're not on that clock, that biological clock. You guys are. So wasting your youth seeking attention, which is all you're doing when you're wearing wigs and makeup and fake shit all over you, that's just to get attention. That's you competing with other women. Because the ladies who are having surgeries and BBLs and fake breasts and all that, No man cares nothing about that. He gonna just want to fuck you. All you did was enhance your fuckability to him. You competing with ladies. You 40, the one that got a BBL, you compete with other 40-year-olds. Ain't no 40-year-old man looking at you as no prize. Because you have a BBL. He looking at you as something he can fuck. Oh, now you can get another 2 or 3 years of dick. But you ain't getting nothing else. And you're going to grow old and be by yourself. And these older women, if they could be honest with you, if you really look at it, look at how your mama is by herself, talking about how happy she is. Making you think that when you get her age, you're going to be happy by yourself too. It's not true. It's not true. They can fake that shit till the holidays come around, till Valentine's Day come around, till their birthday come around, to the anniversary of the one dude that they was with and serious with, that when they met him, they still remember that anniversary. Why? Why you still remember that anniversary you ain't with the dude? Because your life seems incomplete. And those ladies won't tell you the truth. That it ain't no fun doing everything by yourself. That it ain't no fun being old and having nobody. Nobody. A bug come, you can't even get no help to kill it. That ain't no fun. They ain't happy by themselves then. They not. And they become so bitter and mean in life that nobody can even approach them and talk to them. So no man could ever get with them. No man could ever get with them because they're miserable. And they make people around them miserable. Their energy is miserable. You know how it is when you go see your mama. You know she miserable. You know it. She ain't gonna admit it because these bitches is lying to y'all. These old ass bitches lying to y'all. Telling y'all it's okay because they went down the wrong road and made mistakes. And I'll guarantee you if they could do their life over, they'll do it a whole different way. And they'll tell you that if they honest. They'll do it a whole different way. They'll tell you about a guy that they should have stayed with. But they thought they could do better. And then they get to the point where no man wants them. You've been out of relationship so long, you can't even be in a relationship. After being out of a relationship so long, you have no relationship skills that no man even wants. It's a big lie. They've been lying to you guys the whole time. Your mama fell for the government lie. Your grandmama might have fell for the government lie. And now you falling for the government lie because they want your money. You're a consumer. Women spend 85 cents on every dollar spent. 75% of all debt is owed by women. You're the best customers they could have. Keeping you away from a black man and making you a single black woman is the best thing they could have for the economy. It's the best thing they could have. You girls oversexualizing yourselves for attention is the best thing that the men can have, so they ain't even telling you that, hey, you just a consumer because you giving up pussy so easy. It's like going to a tree and just picking an apple. It's like going to, if a dude wants a girl, he ain't got to do nothing but pick his phone up, scroll online. He'll meet a girl, guaranteed. And if she talks to him at all, he gonna fuck her. Because y'all give up the pussy so easy. Getting sex from y'all ain't even no issue. That's not even a task no more. It used to be a man had to prove himself to get in your drawers. Now a nigga just gotta show up. He just gotta show up. You gonna give it to him. Because you've been duped. You've been duped, ladies. For the ladies that want a relationship, that want a family, that want some dignity in their life, some honor to their family bloodline, femininity, fitness, cooperative. This is what you're hearing from every site and every show telling y'all. This is what men want. Most of you guys are refusing to give it to them. So most of you guys will become dumpsters. You'll be a receptacle for cum your whole life until no man wants you, till you're too old. Then they're going to go to your daughter because you didn't teach her shit either. That's how it's going. That's the cycle. Y'all talking about breaking cycles? That's the cycle right there. And y'all getting further and further away from being ladies. Further and further away. Having dignity. Y'all so fucked up now. Teenage girls talk to y'all like y'all equals. They have no respect for you. Because you don't respect yourself. Who can respect you when you don't respect yourself? When all your shit hanging out. When every time somebody see you, you braless and panties. Who can respect you? Ain't no man gonna respect you, for sure. That's why niggas calling you bitches now. The nigga you with calling you a bitch right now, because that's what you present yourself as. That's what you present yourself as. First impressions are everything, ladies. So when a man first see you, if you looking like a hoe, he's gonna always think of you as a hoe. Whether he spend time with you or not. That's what he's gonna think about. If you present yourself as a lady, you'll be treated like a lady. He won't think he can jump in them drawers. He'll think, I have to earn that pussy. Most of y'all giving it away. Y'all pussy ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth nothing. A meal. A movie. That's it. That's all it took. Bam, got it. A few lies. Niggas say you the dream in your drawers. Nah, don't get me wrong. Ain't nobody mad at you for doing that. Many of men is happy because you did that. But some of you ladies want a different road. Some of you ladies want some help. Because life is hard. It's hard on your own for sure. It's always better to have somebody with you on your side. Everybody knows that. So sexualize yourself, nobody's mad. Spending time on your back all the time, ain't nobody mad at you. Ain't nobody mad at you. You gonna get used till you can't get used no more, till nobody wants you no more. You just gonna get used up. Because our cum gotta go somewhere. Might as well go in you. You want to show us everything, we might as well go on and finish the job off. And that's how the community is looking. 8 out of 10 women out here getting fucked all the time by people they don't even know. Half the time, y'all don't even know nigga last name. You don't even know his last name. You ain't even properly introduced yourself to the man. He don't know your last name, you don't know his last name. You know him as Kiki, Ray Ray. That's how you know him. He block you, you ain't got no way to get hold of. You out here looking stupid. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all out here looking stupid all the time. There's videos on the internet every day. Some woman looking stupid. Some man got her looking dumb. Because she thought she was more than what she was. A cum dumpster. You're never going to get lady treatment if you can't act like a lady. And I don't mean act like a lady. I shouldn't even said it like that. If you can't be a lady. Because being a lady encompasses everything. Men know when they're around ladies. And we know when we're around hoes. And don't get me wrong, we're going to love to be around hoes way more than we like being around ladies. But the ladies are going to have the best outcome on the female side. The hoes, best outcome for the men. Ain't nobody mad at you. So, for you ladies that want to change, you got to get your mindset changed. You have to decide what's important to you. Do you want somebody that's going to be solid, loyal, successful, take care of a family? Or do you want somebody that's fine, everybody want it, fucking all the chicks, hitting that ass and you see them once a week? You can have that too. It's up to you, ladies. Just remember, you're on the clock and you're going to get old. And when you get old, you're going to be alone. And that leads to what? dying alone. Don't die alone, ladies.